Hi everyone, in this video I want to show you how to change profiles on the Garmin GPSMAP 64 series. I'm starting from my main menu. I'm going to press the Out button to scroll down and then select Profile Change. So you have 6 different profiles that come preloaded on your 64. So you can just have some different settings, some different options available based on the kind of activities that you're going to be doing. Right now it's set to recreational profile, but you can also have it set to geocaching, automotive, marine, fitness, or classic. So I'll show you something here. If I exit out of there, I can press the page button to get to my page menu. And here I have main menu, map, compass, trip computer, or elevation plot. I want to show that to you because now I'm going to change my profile and you'll see how that menu changes a little bit. I'm in recreational mode. I'm going to change it to geocaching mode. When I do that and I press my page button, I now have an icon added in for geocaches. So that's sort of what I mean. If you are going to be doing a certain activity, you can change the profile and it should make some different options more readily accessible to you. I'm going to exit out of here. I am going to change my profile back to recreational mode, and I want to show you some different settings that you can change within each profile. There are 2 different ways that you can get to these settings. The first way from this menu is by selecting Menu and then Enter, but you can also get to these options from your Setup menu. So I'm going to exit out. I'm going to press Menu twice to get back to my main menu. Select Setup. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and I'm going to select profiles, and this is going to take me to that same settings menu. So here we have all of our profiles listed. We can select any one of them for a couple different options. We have 2 options here in recreational mode. We can edit the name so we can change it to something else, or we can move it down in the list if we want to have a different profile at the top because we're going to be using it more often. Now we're in recreational mode right now, but if I select a profile that we're not in, it's also going to give us the option to delete it. So if you do want to delete any of your profiles, you cannot delete it if you are currently using that profile. We also have the option here at the top to create a new profile. We can create a custom profile. So we can scroll up, select that. It's going to create the new profile and it's automatically moved us into that profile. We're no longer in recreational. We're in this new one that we just created. I can get to it. I can view some options for it by scrolling all the way down to the bottom, and there it is. It's given it the default name of Profile 7. I can go into this menu. I can edit the name to something else if I want from this screen. I'll just leave it on Profile 7 for now, and I can also move it up in the list. The last thing that I want to show you is that any changes that you make within this profile are going to stay within this profile. So right now we're in this new profile that we just created. I'm going to exit out to my main menu. I'm going to scroll all the way up, actually go out one more. So here we are at the top of our main menu. We have the setup icon on the left and we have the waypoint manager icon on the right. What I'm going to do is flip-flop those. So I'm going to press Enter, change item order, setup. I'm going to move it down below waypoint manager. Now when I go back out, there's waypoint manager on the left, setup on the right. I have switched the place of those 2 icons. Now I'm going to change my profile. So go back out to profile change. I'll change it back to recreational. And when I go back up to the top of this menu, they're back where they were again. So if I change the placement of icons here, if I add any icons or remove them, any changes that I make to this page menu are going to stay with whatever profile you were in when you made those changes. So that is a quick look at changing profiles on the Garmin GPSMAP 64 series.